Today is Tuesday, the 21st of February, and this is from the South. Tensions are running high in Ecuador as a result of Sunday's presidential elections have been postponed. Alianza País candidate Lenin Moreno has called for calm, while rival Lasso has called for action on the streets if he loses. Observers from international organizations have reported that Ecuador's elections were transparent and asked Ecuadorians to calmly wait for the final results. President Juan Manuel Santos visited one of the FARC's disembarkment zones in Putumayo on Monday. Santos also signed a post-conflict infrastructure project to connect the areas worst hit by the 52-year-old conflict. This will form part of an adoption process for former FARC members. Chile said it was recalling its ambassador to Cuba for consultation after a former education minister was blocked from entering Cuba on Monday night. Chile says it wants to know why Mariana Aylwin, daughter of an ex-president Patricia Aylwin, was prevented from checking into her flight in Santiago. Aylwin was traveling to Cuba to attend an award ceremony hosted by political dissidents. The state of Mississippi and Cuba have signed a number of agreements in Havana, looking ahead to future business opportunities. This comes amid uncertainty with the Trump administration and its views towards the island. Similar agreements were signed last month with Virginia, Louisiana, and Alabama. U.S. President Donald Trump's administration plans to consider almost all illegal immigrants subject to deportation. According to the White House, Trump is empowering agencies to carry out existing immigration laws. All agents have been instructed to steadfastly identify, detain, and deport undocumented immigrants at every encounter. However, the new guidelines have left protections in place for immigrants who entered the country illegally as children. Taxi drivers held a 6th day of protest in cities throughout Italy against government regulations that benefit apps like Uber. Drivers blocked central Rome, closing roads around the Prime Minister's office in the capital. The taxi revolt broke out last week when the ruling PD said it would delay yet again, introducing norms aimed at regulating car hire and car share schemes. Far-right presidential candidate Marine Le Pen cancelled a meeting scheduled with one of Lebanon's top Muslim leaders because she refused to wear a headscarf. Le Pen was due to meet with the Grand Mufti Sheikh Abdel Latif Derian, who is the country's top cleric for Sunni Muslims. The Grand Mufti's office said it was surprised by Le Pen's reaction because her staff had been already told about the headscarf requirement. Israeli Sergeant Elo Azaria, who shot a dead wounded Palestinian Abdel Fattah Sharif in an execution-style killing, was sentenced to 18 months in jail for manslaughter. The sentence caused outrage among Palestinians and rights groups over Israel's lenient treatment of soldiers' excessive use of force in occupied Palestinian territories. Pakistani police have seized 24 pounds of heroin worth over $1 million from a passenger traveling on a local bus. According to a customs official, the alleged drug smuggler, the driver, and the assistant driver of the bus were arrested, but a 4th suspect was at large and efforts were underway to apprehend him. Only 6 of the 77 people on board the flight carrying the CHAPECOENSE team to Colombia for their Copa Sudamerica final survived the tragic plane crash on November 28th. Former goalkeeper Jackson Follman was most severely affected and had to have his right leg amputated just below the knee. But with impressive determination and strength, just 2 months after the accident, he has taken his first steps using a prosthetic limb. More on these and other stories on our website telesurtv.net/English.